Hi there, welcome to my channel. I am Teva and this is at Fitter with Tevs. So today we're going to be doing a functional strength workout, but before we get going with our workout, I want you to please just hit that thumbs up button. Lets me know that you're liking my workouts, and be great if you also hit that subscribe. The nice thing with the functional work is that we work multiple muscle groups at the same time, and I also include a bit of flexibility movement in there. Remember to work according to your own body. I will try to give some modifications, but also if you are very new to this, if you struggle with any kind of disorder or you have an old injury or whatever, I suggest that you just get the go-ahead from your doctor first, or even go and work one-on-one with a personal trainer or someone who can make sure that you are learning how to do exercises properly. I can't see what you're doing and I can't correct you, so please always make sure that it's safety first. Okay, so let's just get into it. Let's do our warm-up and let's get going. Okay, it is always important to do a warm-up, so we're going to start off with those feet parallel, and we're just going to take a nice deep breath in and drop the arms down. And again, deep breath in and drop the arms down. Let's just do one more of those. Drop the arms down, and now let's just roll those shoulders out. So we're just going to warm up the major joints and muscles that we are using for our exercises today. And now you're going to hold onto that that shoulder, and draw a circle with the elbows. And now we're going to do a full arm movement. Nice big movement with those arms. And give me both arms. And again, both arms. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and roll it out. We're going to go into a little squat position. So squat and lift. Now this is a very short warm-up. If you want to take a more extended warm-up, you do so. We're just trying to get the blood moving and the joints lubricated. So when you do your squat, you want to make sure that you're sitting right back on those heels, putting that tummy into the spine. 4, and 3, and 2. You have one more, and let's just warm up those hips. So we're just going to do a couple of knee lifts, and lift, and lift, lift, and lift. Let's do last 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out those ankles. Roll it the other way. Just making sure that we're attacking all of those joints. Again, like I said, this is a very short warm-up. And let's just roll out those wrists, because we will be putting our weight on our hands. Remember, don't be scared to do those modifications. You need to work out according to your body. Everyone's different. What I'm doing here is quite a generic, broad workout. And release. Now, I know that's not a big warm-up, but let's just get straight into the exercises. At exercise number 1, you're going to start at the edge of your mat. I'm going to show you the exercise quickly, and then we're going to do it 8 times before we go to the next one. So we go. Head is going to drop down. You're going to soften your knees. Walk the hands forward. It's what I call a monkey walk. Then your tail pulls you back, and you uncurl through the spine. Are you ready? Let's go. And 1, and forward, and back, and 2, and back, and 3. Make sure when you reach that plank that the tummy stays engaged. 4, and back. We have 5, and back, and 6. You want to really try and get close. You really need to bend those knees. If you struggle with your knees, this is another option. 7, and 8, and back. Okay, so we're going to add on to that now. So number 2, we're going to go into that monkey. We're going to bring one leg to the outside. Okay, depending on your flexibility, even if you just tap it there, that's absolutely fine. Tap, bring it in. Other leg, tap, bring it in, and we walk it back. Are you ready? Remember, you can go with straight legs too. And go, and 1, and tap, and tap. Take it back. Number 2, and tap, and tap. Take it back. Ready, number 3. And a tap. And a tap. Take it back. Ready, number 4. And tap. Pull that tummy in. Tap. And a back. Number 5. And a tap. And a tap. Take it back. Almost there. Number 6. And tap. And tap. And back. We're almost there. 2 more to go. 7. You should be nice and warm by now. Tap. Last one. And 8. Tap. And a tap. And a back. Now give yourself a little breather. Remember to take sips of water in between. Have a little breather. We're going to go on to exercise number 3. Again, it's a variation of this one. So once we've caught the breath, while you're catching your breath, I'm going to show you the third exercise. So again, we're going to take it forward. I did say we would be on these wrists quite a bit. You're going to bring the foot in front. If you need a bit of a chance to wiggle it there, you do so. You're going to rotate towards the knee. You're going to put the hand down, take the leg back, and walk it all the way back. And then we repeat to the other side. Are you ready? Deep breaths. 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Number 1. And in. And rotate. And down. And back. Take it back. Other side. Number 2. And in. And rotate. And down. Leg back. And up. Number 3. And rotate. Arm down. Back. And number 4. Foot in front. Rotate. Keep breathing. Keep that tummy lifted. Back. And up. We're halfway. 5. And in front. Rotate. And down. And back. Slowly back. And up. And 6. Fast is not always better. Sometimes it's better to work a bit slower so that you can control your movement and focus on your alignment. 2 more to go. Rotate. And down. And back. We have last 1 to go. And forward. And rotate. And arm. Back. There we go. That was 8. Have a little bit of a breather. Again, we're going to be adding on even more. So as you see, we're building this series 1 movement on top of another. Are you ready? Wiggle out those wrists if you need to. So let me show you first. So we're going to go into this movement again. You're going to go into your leg in front, your lunge. Same arm as leg, the elbow goes down. Then you rotate up. You tap the elbow down again. Hand supports. Take the leg back. And come back. Okay, again we do 8. Ready? 6, 7. And let's go. And down. Elbow down. And rotate. Elbow down. Hand place. Leg back. And up. Other side and on. And hold. Foot in front. Elbow down. Rotate. Elbow down. Hand in place. Back. And up. Again, we've got number 3. And foot. Elbow. Rotate. Elbow. Hand. Foot. Back. And curl. We have number 4. Keep breathing. Foot. Elbow. Rotate. Elbow. Hand. Back. And up. Number 4. Rotate. Hand place. Foot back. Keep breathing. and hand, elbow, and taking it back. We're almost there. And forward. Elbow. Rotate. I think I've possibly lost count. And back. But I think we're almost there. Elbow. Rotate. I think we've got 2 more to go. If I'm right, if not, and it's an extra 2, it's not the end of the world. Elbow. Rotate. Elbow. Hand. Take it back. Last one to go. Foot. Elbow. Rotate. Elbow. Foot. Take it back. And release. Take a little bit of a breath. Have a bit of a sip of water. That was our first series of movements. We are now going to do a very different form of movement. So have a quick rest and then let's go on to number 2. For number 2, we're going to start again at the end of the mat. We're going to walk in what I call a Groucho walk. So you're going to sit in a squat position. I'm going to show you first and then we'll go through our repetitions. You're going to walk forward, walking through the foot. Heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe. Shift the weight. We go back, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel. Yes? We're going to do 8 forward and back. Are you ready? 5, 6. Get into your squat. We go 1, 2, 3, forward and back. 2, 3, back and down. We stay down. 2, 3, forward and back. 2, 3, back and 1, 2, 3. Really pull that tummy in. Sit into those heels. And 4, 2, 3, forward and back. 2, 3, back and 5, 2, 3, forward and back. 2, 3, and 6, 2, 3. Stay nice and low. Keep that tummy in to support the spine. We are almost there. 7. Now I'm using the length of my mat, but you can take bigger steps if you want. 8. We're at the end. And back, 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 back. Take it up. Shake everything out. And we go into our next movement. Again, we are working with a squat movement. So you're going to start off in your squat. 1. You're going to do a little bunny hop forward, but it's foot. So we go. And 1. And 2. You're going to place your hands down. Now you have a choice to either step back or you have a choice to jump it back. Again, you have a choice to step it in or you have a choice to jump it in and come back. Then we go bunny hop, and up. So what we want to do though is we want to alternate legs. First time we're going to start on the right leg, there and back. Second time the left leg. Are you ready? This one is quite a killer. 5, 6, into your squat we go. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Bring it up. Left leg, 1, and 2, and 3. Take it down. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Right leg drop. Ga, 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 da, da, ba, da. And back, 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 and up. Left side. And hands. I'm going to show you the jump. And back, and back, and up. Let's go right. Da-da, da-da. Jump or feet. Ba-da, ba-da. Left side and hands. Try not to collapse the pelvis. We have 2 more to go. Da-da, da-da. I'm sure your quads are probably feeling it by now. Ga-da, ga-da. Last one. Are you ready? Hands down. Shift. Da-da. And release. Shake those legs out. That one really gets to those quads. Have a little breather. Have a little sip of water. And now we're going to go into our third of our squat series. Oh. Okay. Again, we're going to work with our monkey. So body coming forward. I'm going to show you first.
We're going to take it forward. You're going to jump the legs open into a big froggy position. Yeah? From here, you're going to go twist and twist. I'm going to show you the twist from the front. You've got to really feel like you've got a corset around your waist. This elbow is coming into this knee. And twist. So we're really getting that rotational stretch and up. So let me show you that again. We go forward, frogger, twist. Think of getting the elbow to the knee, hands back and back. And again, you can step in and you can step back instead of doing a jump for your frogger. Are you ready? 6, 7, forward, frogger, twist, twist, hands, step back or jump back. That's 1. 2, I'm going to twist the other way. Doesn't really matter because you're doing both sides. Down. Number 3. Twist, twist, and back. Really use those glutes to come up. Number 4. Twist, twist, back. Number 5. We're almost there. You should really be feeling like you're getting a bit warmer, sweatier by this stage. Number 6. I know my quads are feeling it. Twist, twist. 2 more to go. 7. You can do this. Last one. 8. We're there. We're there. And up. Oh, there's something so primal about these sort of animal movements that I just love. And even if you don't love it yet, maybe over time you'll get to really enjoy the feeling of walking like an animal. So we're going to do one more movement, and that is the end of our second series. So now this one, we are going to be back on our hands, and we're going to walk like a little chameleon. So we're going to go right hand, left foot, and there, and there. I'm going a bit past my mat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we're going to do that 8 times forward and back. Are you ready? If you really need to every now and then have a break and put your knees on the floor, lift your wrists, you do that. I know that this is a lot of work on the wrists, so it's not the best if you've got carpal tunnel syndrome or something, but you do also need to strengthen your wrists. So the more times you can do work using your wrists, the better. Get those bones nice and strong, especially for osteoporosis. Let's go. And are we ready? Right hand, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Number 2. And back. Number 3. And back. Number 4. And back. Number 5. And back. We're almost there. 6, it's deceptive. Feels easy at first, but you do start to find yourself breathing a bit heavier. And back. We have 1 more to go. Keep pulling that tummy in. That's how you work your core. And back. Bring it under. Catch your breath. And we have now 1 more series of movement to get through that we'll be doing on the mat. Have a quick sip of water. Mop yourself down. And then let's get into number 3. We are down on the mat for our last series. There are only 2 exercises in this series. So the first one, you're going to start with your feet parallel, sitting on your sit bones and your hands just behind your hips. Again, I'm going to show you first, and then we're going to go through our 8 repetitions. So we go. Lift the pelvis, drop the pelvis. Now on the next lift, so you're lifting the pelvis, you're going to tap your toe or your shin and drop down. Then we repeat to the other side. Okay, so a lot of holding strength in those shoulders and using that core. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hips and touch. And hips and touch. And 2. So it's not 8 with the different sides. You've got to repeat both sides and then do that 8 times. 3. And up. And up. really drive from your pelvis, your glutes. Keep that tummy. And 6, and up. Squeeze those glutes, pull that tummy in, and 7, and tap, and squeeze, and tap, and 8, tap, squeeze, tap. Okay, it may not feel like a lot, but those wrists are going to need a bit of a break, so we're going to go on to our next exercise. Just taking a little bit of a breather. So, I'm going to show you 2 parts to this exercise. So let's break it into 2. So the first one, you're going to round your spine. You really have to have a rounded spine for this. In Pilates, it's called rolling like a ball. I want you to start off holding onto your legs. Pull the tummy in. You're going to roll back, and then you're going to come up. So now if your back is flat, you're not going to be able to roll. You need to really round that spine. Okay, if you're feeling very uncomfortable doing that, you can just work with a sit-up for now, keeping your hands behind your legs. But really, you want that rolling action. You've got to really pull that tummy in and round the spine. So the feet on the tippy toes, and we go. 1, and 2. Keep the spine round. 3. The point is not to go onto your neck, just to the top of the shoulders. And 6, I'm really pulling my tummy in. And 7, should be giving you a nice massage along your back. 8. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the next part. And again, I'm going to break this into 2 parts, because if you struggle with your knees, you're not going to really enjoy this getting up part. So the first part is that we're going to go into a candlestick. Now again, the candlestick, the legs are not over here, they're up to the ceiling, and you're using your core. Okay, rolling down, make sure you bend those knees into the body so that your back can melt into the floor. You're going to swap one leg in front and push forward as if you're going to stand up. Sit down, candlestick, and then the other leg comes forward. Okay, so we're going to do 8 of those. Are you ready? If you want, you can just do candlestick slowly. 6, 7, we go. 1, and forward. And 2, and forward. 3. Try and hold it there for a second. Keep the tummy in. And forward. 5. And forward. 6. Forward. 7. You'll notice my knee is turned out here. 8. Forward. And back. And that is it for today. There's a bit of functional movement. If you want to take a little bit of a stretch afterwards, I suggest you do, especially for those glutes, so you can stretch your glutes by sitting on the mat. I'm just going to show you these movements quickly, one in front, one behind, getting the body over your leg. Remember to hold your stretch for about 16 counts. So you'd want to obviously do it on both sides. So I'm going to leave you to do this in your own time. And you're going to breathe into that stretch on both sides. And then the other parts that you really want to stretch after the work we've done today is your quadriceps. So you're going to hold the foot and take the knee back and open up the hip. So the further back the knee is, the better, because if the knee's in front, you're not going to open that hip flexor. So open it out, stretch it out, pull the tummy in, support the spine. Again, you hold it for a good 16 counts. I'm going really fast now to save time. And we would do the same thing on the other side. If you want, you can pause the video and just hold your stretch there for a few more seconds. Make sure you get the right position. And there's 2 other stretches that we want to do. The one is for your hamstrings. So we go into your little hurdler stretch. And your hurdler stretch can be done with a foot there or there. So it just depends where you're comfortable. This often is hard if you've got a knee problem. Right, so you take it into that stretch. Again, if you need to stretch for longer, you pause that video and give yourself a few more seconds. And the other side. Breathing into that stretch. And then the last stretch that we want to do is just for that chest, because we've done a lot of forward work. I'm just going to show you on my knees. Clasp the hands behind you and lift the arms up, pushing them up and away. so that you open out the chest, and it also helps to stretch out those biceps. Now there's a lot more stretching you can do. I suggest you do one of my stretch videos if you really feel like you want to do some stretching out today. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.